Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Today I want to give you some tips on how to shift your diet away from conventional inflammatory foods towards anti-inflammatory foods. And there are three main exchanges that if you can make this shift, it's going to improve things a lot. The first category is all about carbs, carbohydrates, and that means breads, pastas, pastries, that kind of thing. So I want you to think about the wheat and the corn that is usually in these inflammatory grains, and I want you to think about shifting it to the ancient grains. The ancient grains are things like quinoa or oatmeal or rice, and specifically more like basmati rice, something like that. Also things like amaranth, spelt, buckwheat, rye, and that sort of thing. So shift your grains into that category. The next topic is sugars, sweeteners. So there is white sugar, cane sugar, or beet sugar that is laden in almost every product on the grocery store shelf. So I want you to start looking at labels, and then I want you to start thinking about when you are preparing food for yourself, how can you sweeten foods in a healthy way? You want to think of moving from cane sugar towards the natural sugars, such as maple syrup, or raw honey, or coconut palm sugar. And then there's also the sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit that are also excellent because they don't trigger the blood sugar to go up and down. So that moves you towards more anti-inflammatory. The third category is the healthy fats. And so there are some very unhealthy oils that are out there, and those are things like vegetable oil, canola oil, which is also known as rapeseed oil, corn oil, soybean oil. Those are the unhealthy oils that are very inflammatory. I want you to think about shifting towards the healthy fats and oils. So that would be things like olive oil or coconut oil. Coconut oil is actually very anti-inflammatory, so the more of that, the better. And then other healthy fats are going to be things like avocado oil or some of the nut oils. So think about shifting from the unhealthy oils to the healthy oils, from the unhealthy grains to the ancient grains, and from the unhealthy sugars to the natural sweeteners. And that will go a long way at moving you towards an anti-inflammatory diet. Don't forget that you can also just skip the grains altogether and just work with foods that are plants, vegetables, proteins, fruits, and fats. Just go with the healthy versions of those as well. And I look forward to sharing more again with you soon. Please share this with your friends and family. Take care.